Did you know that zebras' stripes are a natural form of bug repellent? And that if you paint zebra stripes on cows, they're less likely to get bitten by bugs?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Does it just happen to all bugs?
It creates an optical illusion that like insects have trouble dealing with.
That's pretty poggies.
Yeah. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hey,
Hey.
little Sketch X, saw you at the beginning. Trashy, who switched accounts. XZ, and Chorls. That's all of you. That's it. Oh, Victoria, hello. Why aren't we painting cows? Apparently they do. In some places, especially black cows. Like fully black animals always have trouble with bug bites.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
And we're attracted to them, I guess.
I've officially learned something already. You're welcome.
There you go.
That's why I'm
Starting
here.
strong.
That is why I'm here. Did you know a grizzly bear's bite is strong enough to break a bowling ball?
I can imagine,
Crunch.
considering they
Delicious bowling balls.
grab their prey by the skull and just crush it.
Crunch. Hey Nate, what? Thanks for being a pal.
Thanks for being our bud.
I got covered in bugs today because I sat outside. Yeah. I'm gonna paint my dog zebra so the bugs don't get him. I wonder, what would happen if we gave Matiko zebra stripes?
Oh, that'd be adorable.
We could give Serena zebra stripes too.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
They could be
What
a
we
pair
should
of
do-
zebras.
What we should do is we should paint them to look like skeletons. And they can be like inverse of each other. Because Matika's got black fur and Serena's got white fur.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make them into zebras. Sounds easier.
No, skeletons.
It's the cutest little zebras. Amalthea tried to become a zebra at one point. She did when she jumped into my ink.
Yes.
Ugh, what a jerk.
What a jar.
The two of them. Them kids.
Man.
Do you know
I-
male horses have more teeth?
Why?
I don't know. They
For
just
what
do.
purpose?
It's just- I don't know. It's like horns, right?
I don't trust
You got
them.
more?
Don't like them. So are you telling me the horses, in addition to leaping up at each other and like bonking each other and body slamming each other,
Horses got teeth, man.
they also run up to other males and bite them?
Oh yeah, they bite.
They bite?
Yeah, horses bite.
Horses! Calm down.
What's their thing? They bite each
is?
other. They kick and bite and all that stuff.
Oh my god.
Like-
They fight dirty.
Horses hella bite, yeah.
There's no honor among horses. They bite? I don't like that. Horses are evil. Now I'm just picturing like centaurs also bite. They're prone to biting. Don't mess with a centaur. I am very tired. I have a huge question about the brush I'm using. Oh my goodness. How do you use it without it overlapping when you paint over the same area more than once? Okay, so I think what you're saying here. So this brush, the Kaczynski brush, Kaczynski ink brush. So it has like a little bit of transparency to it. So if you do it again, it's really subtle, but you can see there's like it gets darker if you overlay on top of it. So the way you don't get that like overlay is just don't lift your pen. Because if you don't lift your pen, it just does that single texture layer. It doesn't overlap on itself. But as soon as you lift your pen and make a brush over top of it, it gets darker. So yeah.
Did you know that squirrels will adopt orphan squirrels of their
Oh.
late family members?
Stop. That makes me want to cry. That's so sweet. Oh. Squirrels, I thought you were more vicious than that. but you're actually wholesome.
They have an intense motherly instinct.
Oh, same.
All of you are baby squirrels.
You're all my baby squirrels. I'll adopt you. If you're homophobic and transphobic squirrel parents disown you, I'll
Yeah.
take you in.
Yeah, having gay dads is the best. Beat everyone up.
I want gay dads who defend me with their fists. I guess they're wings, because it's swans.
Did you know that cows have best friends?
Excuse me. Why are you telling me all these wholesome facts? Except the horses didn't like that. You have
Cows
best
separated
friends?
from their best friends suffer stress.
Oh,
Like stress.
stop!
They have a best pal.
Your best pal. Stop it. That makes me want to cry. Swans, but they have fists.
Horses have more facial expressions than chimps.
I don't believe you. You're telling lies.
And only 10 fewer than humans.
That's a lie. Stop it. This is some horse girl BS. They're like, yeah, horses are great. They're making stuff up.
Personally, I think it's horrifying. I've never thought about horses making
I
expressions.
don't like that. I don't want them to be able to express. I want them to hide it all inside. Don't even get me started.
Researchers
I'm not gonna make that
discovered
word.
that cats can distinguish their own name, but don't respond. Which sounds so true, because Lear sometimes responds, sometimes does not. Because sometimes I'm like, Lear! And he comes running, and he's like, oh man, is it hot dog time?
They love their hot
Yeah.
dogs. That is if you have a dog or a cat, that is like the jackpot treat that they want, is just little cut up hot dogs. That is how you win an animal's heart.
It's true.
You saw a horse roll on its back like a dog. Oh. No, they're evil. Don't make them cute. Also, I love your username, Wonkus Bonkus. It's a wonderful name.
Oh, I love when horses do the roll thing. It's so cute.
What a cute horse fact I learned, because I used to work with a girl who worked at a stable, and she said that because like when it's cold they get like little blankets that they put on them, right, which is adorable, but what they do is they'll play by snatching each other's blankets off and run away with them. And I just thought that was so cute. Though apparently it's really annoying because then they have to chase them down and get their blankets back on them.
It's fun though.
It's real fun. I want them to hide it all inside like the rest of us. Exactly. Get in line, horses.
Catfish can kill pigeons?
Sorry.
In South France, a group of European catfish have learned to kill pigeons by launching themselves out of the water and grabbing sunbathing birds.
That's horrifying. Next, humans. Oh my god, you're missing all our lovely animal facts, refrigerated cartoons. I like everything.
Crocodiles used to gallop.
What?
The primitive early crocodiles could gallop.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know either. My dad had a koi pond outside. After a chickadee fell, we found one of the fish eating it. I mean, they're good. They're carp. They'll eat anything. people will often find their goldfish eating their other goldfish, and they're like, "You murdered it." And it's like, no, he just died, and it's a
Oh.
mess. You gotta eat it up.
Like cats.
Shrews are venomous, which is ridiculous. They have venom, right?
Yeah. Yeah, venom.
Yeah, they do. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking there's only one venomous primate, and I forgot.
Ursula Grace.
Yeah, it's you. You're right.
Who's the venomous primate?
The slow loris.
What?
The slow loris. I jumped about owning snakes and trying to stop them from eating each other. I had dreams once.
Now I'm turning 30.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me another animal fact.
I don't know any.
Get some more.
I mean, I know tons. It's a broad question.
Can you give me an animal fact about dogs?
That's so broad. I'm just really I have ADHD, which makes it really hard to just access my knowledge. I only access my animal facts at the most inopportune times.
Yeah, that's a mood.
I just be chilling out, and then suddenly an animal fact pops into my mind, and I must tell it. Animal facts about dogs. There's so many. That's the problem.
True.
Dogs are cute. Dogs laugh. That's our favorite one.
That's a great fact.
Dogs have a cute little laugh. Okay, I found some more animal facts for us to learn.
Thank you.
Oh. Ugh, God, these are such boring ones. Like, I know all of these. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can also fly backwards. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
These are really long facts. They're not fun. There is nearly 1.4 billion insects per human on the planet.
Whoa.
That's wild.
That is.
This dog fact, they usually have legs. Oh, poor pufferfish. Why are we being sad about pufferfish?
Dog's eye color and nose color are linked?
Yeah, that makes sense.
How are they linked?
All that color stuff is always linked. LinkedIn. Oh, cats. Cats, I think they're light. The darkest eye color they have is copper. Like, most cat eyes are like very light shades. You're not gonna find a dark shaded cat eye.
So weird.
I'm gonna say typically, because one of you is gonna pull up like a freaky cat. They either have soulless black voids because their irises are like gone all the way out, or they've got really bright eyes. Oh, dolphins use them to get high, yeah. The black gene shows up in the eyes and nose, so Fado has light eyes and light nose because his black gene is liver. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. What's the deal with ghost eyes?
Yeah.
What's their deal? Like, they feel like they're linked to something spotted or something. I don't know, because you always get the ghost eyes that, like, because Serena's siblings, one of them had brown eyes, and one of them had one eye that was a ghost eye and one that was half a ghost eye. A ghost eye is like that really ice blue that huskies have and some Australian shepherds.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna assume it's not linked to the liver stuff. Emeralgy and the lack of pigment. Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. Cause it must be different, like, because Serena has a black nose, right? Right? Yeah, Serena has a black nose.
Yeah. She has a black nose.
She's toasted.
She is.
Yeah. Because I know, like, usually the blues are, like pigmentless. Because that's why pointed cats all have blue eyes. It's because eyes are very warm. And the color on pointed cats comes from the coldness. My cat's eyes are obsidian black. Not only that, but he's been whispering in an unrecognizable language for weeks. If Serena's fur allowed it, she would have black fur as opposed to liver blue or... Yeah. I don't know. These facts are boring. I'm not popping off with any of them. I'm not popping off any of them with any of these facts. Very boring. These were supposed to be fun facts.
Mhm. These are not fun facts.
Unbelievable animal facts that are true.
Your cat sounds normal. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Fun goat facts. They crave the mineral.
They do crave the mineral.
Do you remember that old meme?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, I love that meme.
Goats are awful. There's your fact. Goat herds tend to be small because it's not about the size of your enclosure or whatever. They're prone to parasites. So having them like together is hard. Or you can have a lot of cattle. It's harder to keep a large quantity of goats.
Okay.
There's your goat fact.
I also hate that fact that their pupils are always horizontal. That's weird. That's weird, ungulates. Quit it.
It's cool. It's neat.
I guess it is kind of.
It's neat. It's like pigeons and stuff where you like lift them and their head just stays completely straight.
That's what,
Oh,
that
have you
one's
ever
fun.
seen someone make a Steadicam with a chicken?
No. Wait, as in a chicken is like their tripod?
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but
It's a hack. You attach a GoPro to a chicken.
can't
and-
afford a steady cam.
GoPros are expensive. Use a chicken. I don't know if it's specifically chickens, but you can
Oh
use a
my
bird
God.
for a Steadicam, and
This
it's pretty good.
seems inhumane.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man. That tickled
Film
me.
student hacks.
Oh my god.
It actually works the amount. It does.
Good lord.
The birds make good Steadicams.
Goats almost caused the Galapagos tortoise to go extinct, so they had to assassinate a bunch of them. My goodness.
Oh my god, I'm correct. It's not really a great idea, but
No, it's a great idea. Goats eat dirt and sand to clean their teeth. Amazing.
like here, look at this chicken. Look at how great he would be as or she would be as a steady cam.
Okay, I'll see. I'll check it out.
It's on Reddit. It's not, there's no audio on the clip.
Okay, give me one more.
You're gonna lose it over how great the steady cam is. Are you showing everyone?
No,
Oh, you gotta show
I
them.
do.
You gotta show everyone what I mean.
I just don't want to show you your Reddit account.
Okay.
Here, I'll log out and ruin your life.
Okay, thanks. No, it's fine.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can show it. Ah, shoot. Why?
Technical difficulties. Unlike the chicken Steadicam, which has no technical difficulties whatsoever. Look at this chicken, guys. Look, his head, her head does not move at all. You just attach a GoPro to that, and you could get a perfect pan.
Ow. How?
No problem. You're welcome.
How did she do it? My goodness. I can do that. Your head stays completely still when you're on a seesaw or anything that wobbles. Oh my god. How? Oomst. Their heads are alpha locked. Yes. Oh my god.
What does alpha locked mean?
It. I don't know how to describe it.
Is it an ABO thing?
A what?
Omega
Oh,
Verse.
oh my god! Stop it! Get out! You're banned.
You're asking questions. Just asking questions, guys. Something wrong with asking questions.
You can move the rest of the body if you alpha lock a joint. It doesn't move. There you go. That's the explanation. All goats live for chaos.
It's
Yes.
true.
It is true. I'm just having difficulties today, guys.
Hey, Oberon, King of the Fairies.
Hello. Yo, Sammy.
I don't know.
What?
I just don't know, okay?
I just.
Yo, Jack.
Yo, Jack.
Goats are monsters who exist for no reason but to cause pain upon the inhabitants of this earth. That's a little extreme.
A little bit.
This is like how you guys be talking about horses. You guys just ungulate haters. That's what I've determined. There ain't an ungulate you like, but I'm an ungulate boy.
Then I like you.
Or I guess some of you like orcas.
How dare you?
What? Oh, how dare they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not you. You're fine. You're the cutest ungulate I know.
Oh, thank you.
Frick. I feel so off today. It's because Serena woke me up at 2 a.m. being a bad dog.
Wow, whale eyes are creepy.
Uh-oh. They're very human. They're weird.
Yeah, they're superhuman. They look like some sort of like Souls-esque game thing. Some ancient human.
Yes.
They're very soulful.
I love whales. They're so cute.
Orcas can go extinct. Wow.
Okay, I won't go that far. They're just mean. They're just mean guys. But I love a whale. They're so sweet.
They are sweet. Oh.
Except when I forget which one it is. It might be all whales, but I know there's some that when they sleep, they just like are upright in the water like this. It's like creepy.
Man's got Ludwig the Accursed eyes. Oh, I beat Hollow Knight.
I'm proud of you.
I just did it on a whim because like I was like, oh, I should get the crappier endings before I finish. Like I'm not done yet. Before the stream, I beat the first show with the Grim Troop. He wasn't so bad. And now I'm just chasing down the other ones and they're annoying. But I got like the worst possible ending cuz like I did obtain the thingy that you need to get a better ending, but I didn't realize what you need to do that, and I feel like the ending I got was just the worst possible thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just feel bad. But we're going to work on it.
So there's stuff I have to keep in mind to not get a bad ending.
Yeah.
Oh.
You probably can get that ending. I don't think you're going to get the DLC best boy ending. Cuz I'm in the Pantheon now and I don't think you could do it. It's like boss rush stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Are you doubting me as a pro gamer?
I am doubting you as a pro gamer because I've seen you play.
Okay, fair. She can do art.
Yeah,
that's about-
that's just the neutral ending. Don't worry, there's no bad ending. I think it's pretty bad. I think I got the worst possible ending because I just beat the thing, but I also had the charm. So I not only like ruined my life, I ruined someone else's too. And I just feel bad about it because they came in to help me, and I just was like, "Nah, it's okay," and just let them. They just let them deal with my problems. Oh, Ursula's gonna play the mode where you can't die. There's no shade. She's gonna win that.
Yeah. What do you mean? I am a Hollow Knight speedrunner. It's true. I was just so good at that game.
I'm not gonna spoil the other endings for myself,
Okay.
though.
Good. No spoilies.
I'm a good boy.
I mean, that isn't that like a staple of like the Souls-like games. The endings are kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I
like-
kind of feel the same way, honestly. Luckily, I got that on my first. I didn't get that on my first playthrough, so I was spared your guilt. Yeah, I feel pretty guilty because it was very clear what you're supposed to do,
Oh,
but I
okay.
was sitting there staring at the person like, huh, wow, that's neat. And then before I was just like, oh, I should do the thing, and then they just passed out, and I'm like, oh, okay then, and it ended. The good ending is when you fill up the night. Yes.
Yes. Give him a good breakfast. Hello.
What does CBA mean?
I don't know.
Explain. So all I'm getting is collective bargaining agreement. Can't be arsed.
Oh, I see. CPA. Collective bargaining agreement. Oh.
There's no farming. It's true. Undo. What am I doing? Okay, I did my animal facts. We told you some things. Okay. Oh, I broke Ursula's heart right before stream.
Yeah, I had dreams and he crushed them.
Cause I've been looking at the ADHD burnout cycle, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh god, that's us.
I think I
And-
may have undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, because you have the ADHD thing that you're supposed to take to your doctor, but you've been
No.
putting it off.
He's
'Cause
just
you have
so far
ADHD.
away.
I know. I know.
He's only open when I'm at work. Stupid doctors. Healing people and stuff. Ugh. Anyways, the burnout cycle. Breaking my heart.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I looked at the burnout cycle, and I'm like, oh my god, it's us. And right before stream, Ursula's like, when I'm finished stream, I'm gonna go to the paint store, I'm gonna get paint. And I'm like, but you already have paint. She's like, no, to paint the walls of my room. And I'm like, that's a really big undertaking. And we were looking at the ADHD burnout cycle, and I'm wondering if you're at that stage where you feel like you can do anything. And instead of working all of the projects in front of you, you're doing this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it broke her little heart.
I did. I had dreams.
Yeah. So what her new dream is to stream on Mondays to work on Avo.
Yes. I'm gonna work on Twitch.
Avo Mondays.
Twitch.tv/McKayandGray.
Yeah.
Please follow us on there. Cause we'll be there on Monday.
Yeah,
working
it'll
on
be even
Avo.
more chill than these streams.
Literally, we're gonna be listening to other videos,
Yeah, mostly.
mostly while I work. Like, it's gonna be super chill.
Exactly. I can't wait to swear. That too, we swear on Twitch.
Oh, true.
Just did a pretty good drawing of Zelda on the wrong layer. Oh no. Monica's really cute.
Your artist license has been revoked.
I feel like that's just a classic artist thing to do. What's more artist than drawing on the wrong layer?
You have a point, sir. License reinstated.
It's like a rite of passage that you keep doing.
Never ends.
Yeah. Did something similar recently, but with multiple frames of an animation.
Oh,
See? Artists.
artists, man.
Artists. You guys are wild.
We're feral.
know I'm technically an artist, but like, I ain't like you guys. Because I only work on one layer. MS Paint.
My freaking coworkers, all my design buddies at my day job, they constantly make fun of me because I work on one layer in Illustrator. They're like, Ursula,
Yeah. Yeah.
let me show you how to use multiple layers. You see that button? That's the layer button. I'm like, uh-huh.
Never heard of it.
No.
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 No,
Nuh-uh.
it's fine. I don't need that.
That's stupid. You're stupid. To your boss.
Just call him stupid. Listen.
I get rid of the issue by drawing on the wrong layer by simply not drawing.
Oh, that's great advice. Oh, you know what? I posed a question to you in the title of this video, and I wanna know. So I've told you my goal. I want to work on Avo and stream on Twitch and not paint my wall in a day. What are your goals this summer for your
I feel
comic?
like you do better in life because I stop you from doing these things.
Honestly,
And I'm unstoppable.
you're my inhibition.
Yeah.
You're like a
I'm your executive functioning.
yeah.
Yeah. Everyone thinks I'm bossy, but it's just because your brain doesn't have a boss. The frontal lobe is asleep at the wheel.
Oh,
You're like, please take this from my hand.
please. Take it away.
You do pretty well, though, even without me.
I am.
You help me tons.
Aw, that's good. I'm glad. I try my best.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, I'm rude.
I want to release the first issue of my comic Bravest. Very good, certified nobody. Piccolo fan says my summer goals is to stick to a habit of doing doing a
Set number of
There we go.
Pomodoro sessions, comic work every day.
That's a great goal.
That's a really good goal.
Um,
I'm hoping to at least finish the first half of my webcomic, but who knows if that'll happen.
you could do it. I believe in you.
I want to finish my final script and thumbnail all of the pages for the first draft of my comic project this summer. If I'm lucky, start making the final pages too.
Hell yeah.
Nothing because I'm depressed, can't do anything, and I don't want to force myself to draw and hate drawing. Hey,
Hey,
a goal can be to get up and eat at least 3 Cheerios every morning.
yes, that is a great goal.
That is a great goal. Work within your limits.
Yes.
I'm in the same place as you, buddy. Depression game.
Depression game.
Yeah, my goal in life. Actually, I get overwhelmed if I'm like falling behind on work, so I'm trying to not fall behind on work. That's my goal. My next goal is also to work on my anthology.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh no.
That's
why
currently
did
the
it?
thing that my brain wants me to do, but I don't know if it's truly a good idea yet. I'm gonna let it percolate.
Gosh dang. Frickin'.
Gosh dang frickin' frick indeed.
Gosh dang.
Something's happening, guys.
My screen capture just
Died.
passed away.
R.I.P. F in the chat. I need to finish making a lot of things. I have a lot of projects. I just need to just pick one and go for it.
Yep.
Yeah. In reality, summer goal is start practicing writing and improve my art since I know I'm not good enough to start a comic yet, but I don't see a problem in trying. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have 3 comic pages at the same time, so my summer comic projects, not pages. Okay. My summer goals are to finish a chapter of the long one and do 2 fan gag comics and do at least the pencils on a 13-page horror short comic. Good luck.
Heck yeah.
I believe in you.
You can do it. I love
I'll
all
probably
these
get my main
goals.
character's turnarounds by the end of July.
Nice.
I want to try to start a solid outline for my story.
Heck yeah. It's a great goal.
I want to start and finish at least the first draft of my script and flesh out my characters more.
Yes.
I'm sure that'll happen while you're doing your script.
Yeah.
Writing is fun, but it's tedious at times since you actually have to be good at it. Maybe.
You don't gotta be good at nothing.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I find it's tedious when it's like a section I just don't want to do. Maybe I'm just good at it.
I'm just naturally really good at it.
My brain works in mysterious ways. Ugh. Oh my god, I'll be like 6,000 words on therapy writings. And then nothing else. Like, oh my god.
That's it.
Fix my brain, please.
That's all the words.
That's all the words I have. I need to reread Silvertooth in order to work on it more. And I need to start Avo, but it's very intimidating because I have a blank notebook. Oh,
that
Avo
is-
book 2.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing my phone for fun.
Throwing.
Oh, Matika got a bunch of Space Jam toys today in the mail.
She did.
She got Bark Box,
Yeah.
and she got a basketball
Basketball.
and a Bugs Bunny that she's killing.
Yes.
She's murdering Bugs Bunny.
She loves it.
Matika? Sleepy girl. Doo-doo. And Fado is probably in your room.
Good.
Good is just subjective, so even if the few people who read it don't like it, the people who do like it will find you.
Exactly.
That's true. That's the thing. Good is
Oh,
such a vague term.
You know, like, look at Twilight is always the example. That's easy to hold up.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Because a lot of people like it,
A
even
lot
though
of-
it's quote unquote bad.
exactly. A lot of people love it.
Yeah. We can look at quality and then we can look at like morality problematic aspects of
Y-
work.
Yeah,
I feel like those are two like
true.
lenses you can look at things.
I know. I'm trying to think of like what's a property that isn't problematic, that is very popular, but people also consider it to be poorly made.
Sovereign, the most amazing comic ever.
I don't know. It's got some problems.
No, it's perfect. I ordered these marshmallows
Mhm.
because I saw them in a meme.
What are they?
They're called squashies.
Uh-huh.
New from England. Oh.
What's special about these marshmallows?
I don't know. They said, "Oh, I love these," and I was like, "Oh man, they look delicious."
Okay. It's
And
just a
then
whim.
And then I bought them, or maybe they're not marshmallows. I think they're like gummies. What are they?
Our English friends, what what are squashy?
Soft and chewy British candy. See, I bought it because I thought it was like American stuff, but I'm stupid, I guess.
Bonkus sounds like a nickname we'd give Bones.
It does. Bonkus.
Bonkus.
Well, you can't call me it because it's already taken.
I know. Gosh, you took the best username of all time.
I wish I could tell you, but I've never heard of them. Aw. Do you guys like saltwater taffy? I love that stuff.
It's not a stream unless there's a lot of sniffles.
Yeah, it's true.
Is
Otherwise it's
saltwater
performance.
taffy because of a flood?
No, let's not talk about floods. That's actually really bad right now.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Hundreds of people are dead.
You're right. I looked at the news and
Yeah,
it was very upsetting.
yeah.
Um,
Sending all my good vibes. And I'm sucking some carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere right now with a straw. It's gonna turn it into a diamond in my gut. Who just bought something?
who did this?
Which one of you kids?
It was Operon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for buying. Oh, it was! Bomp. You bought it from the
Culprit
worst place, too.
Admitted it.
SMH.
What do you mean by remove panels? I wish I could tell you. Oh, does anyone know how to remove panels in Fire Alpaca? Yeah, what do you mean? You mean like the lines? 'Cause wouldn't that just be a layer thing? I don't know how Fire Alpaca works. Man, in my day, we didn't have all these fancy dancy.
But for cereal came back with rice, then you're not Finch. You're not eating cereal. Man,
Did you get Rice Krispies?
I was telling Charlie about the pinata scene in Magpie, and they're like, "What pinata scene? Volume 4 gonna slap?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it already happened." If you know, you know. Oh, we sent out all the orders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday we went out and we sent all the orders. They're on their way.
Yeah.
Volume 3 and anything else you ordered
It's coming at you.
coming at you like Cleopatra.
Yeah, exactly. Ursula would give you tracking numbers, but I don't think she knows how to do that.
Nope.
Do, 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 do.
Man, if I could put sparkles on everything, I really would.
Same. This whole house bejeweled.
Sparkle.
We'll bejewel the walls instead of painting them.
Yes.
Like a diamond painting. What do you mean I bought it at the worst place? Oh, on Etsy, like, so we have a itch.io store that you can also buy from. Like, Etsy's fine. It's just like a lower quality file because Etsy doesn't let me do the full file, and Etsy takes like a annoying cut, but it's fine. Don't worry, you're still gonna have a great time.
Yes. Hope you enjoy the book.
Also, like, you have to make an itch.io account, so that's annoying, right?
Yeah, true.
Who says you can't bejewel everything? That's true.
Who says?
I ordered a bunch of Stim toys. I forgot what I ordered, and I love that part.
It'll be a fun surprise. Oh man, I went on a little Sims mod and CC like shopping spree. It was the best.
Blessers.
There's so many fun things that just modders make.
It's true.
I'm like, dang, I wish I could do that. I wish I was creative. But
Yeah.
I just make stinky comics.
Yeah, learn how to mesh things, and then you can just
Right?
put my mom's You can steal my mom's art.
Oh my god, steal all her patterns, put it on clothes
in
and
The Sims.
upholstery.
Yeah.
Be so cute.
Sims upholstery.
She should make a Patreon and put her little designs up. We'll work together.
Work together.
She can make Sims money.
Thanks for reminding me, Bones. No problem. Put sparkles on Madoka.
Oh, she'd be so cute. She'd look like the night sky.
I worked out how to make a new panel over the one I wanted.
Very good.
Oh my god, Ursula, really? Really?
You're welcome. I'm glad my Sim can wear the fanny pack I wanted. Bless.
Society 6 is expensive.
It is.
That's the thing.
Yes.
It's expensive and you don't get a really great cut. That's why I don't like Redbubble and stuff.
I know. But I also don't want to make t-shirts.
It's true.
Because that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, let's just not do it for now. We should just put more books on, because, like, the plan is, like, we should... What we could do, is we could do a free shipping, like, promos on occasion, and then whatever orders we get, we take them down to the depot.
Right.
US shipping free this week, and then at the end of the week we take all the orders down to the depot.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah. That or it's like over 50, but that'll be like annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until we're getting like large amounts of orders.
Yeah, guys, tell your friends about the McKay and Gray store.
Oh, I need to put volume 3 on the McKay and Gray Star, but I need to take pictures.
Alright.
Yeah. Wish I had bird skulls.
Oh, true.
I have feathers, though, so we're good. I just put skulls. I need a human skull.
Here, I'll give you mine.
Thanks. Do 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 do.
Oh man, I had a thought, but it's gone.
You are a thought. I wish you were gone. Sorry, it wrote itself.
You saw an
I donate my
opportunity and you
skull,
took it.
but I'm also convinced it's a weird shape.
I can't donate
You'd
my.
be embarrassed.
He did choose violence. He attacked. You see what I have to go through daily?
Yeah, it's hard for you, isn't it?
It's really hard being Ursula Grey. Can we pay for Etsy with our skulls? Yes. If you
Yes.
mail me your skull, we'll mail you a magpie.
Look, I didn't buy a lot of magpie stock. Because it's expensive.
My brain's like, we don't have any stock in.
Waka
in-
waka.
I don't know nothing
Lulu's
about
prices keep
stock.
going up. It's like getting ridiculous.
Are they? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Just have to make everything harder.
Yeah. They really do.
I'm scared you'll make fun of my weird skull. Too embarrassed.
Let's normalize skull currency. What is this? The City of Boneless by Bones McKay? There's this thing I stopped working
Oh.
on.
You know, it has like the cutest characters.
Listen, I just want to RP and have you hurt my characters. Pay me to print Europe copies? No, I don't have money. Do stolen skulls count? I mean, stolen money also counts. It's not my business.
It's true.
Yeah,
Oh, you got your money.
yeah, exactly. I don't care. If you get caught, I don't care. Hey, Dionysia.
Hello.
Oh, tomorrow's the Patreon hangout for you Europeans.
Yes.
If we hanging out, we hanging out.
Okay. Done with this page.
I've stolen skulls. Stolen skulls are easier to get, Immo. I'm Europees. Europees? Yeah. You
Oh.
don't have monkey? No monkey. Wait, what time is it?
Time to get a watch.
No, I think it's like at 11, right?
11 EDT.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah, Easter time. 11
a.m.
11 a.m. if I'm up. Ursula will be up.
I'll be there.
I always show up late for that one.
All things tiny.
No, that's when the hangout is at 11. Tomorrow.
Yes. So, sorry. Tomorrow the hangout is at 11.
At Eastern
a.m.
Standard Time.
Actually, it's not
Daylight?
standard time.
Oh, we're not standard time?
Because I don't know, daylight savings. I don't know how it works, but right now it's EDT instead
Oh.
of EST.
We're EDT now?
Yes.
Whoops.
What was I thinking? You guys should sign up for a YouTube membership or a support us for $1 on Patreon, and you can join us for that hangout, and we'll just chat on a little Discord chat, and we all draw. It's really fun. We send each other weird memes. And currently it is 2:55 p.m. EDT.
Well, it's Eastern time.
I always just say EST. It's just easier. I remember at work they were like, for scheduling things, they were like, just say ET for
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
Cursed horse discourse.
I would love a
How
YouTube membership. I would also like the money to be able to afford one. It's true. I would like money. Same. I don't draw. Cursed horse discourse. Yeah. Oh yeah, YouTube members can join, but
Yeah.
Patreon members are loved more because YouTube doesn't take a cut. And we have the grandfathered Patreon account, so we so we make the good money. Just for my beautiful presents, give me money.
yes.
That's literally our brand.
We'll talk to you if you give us money.
Yeah. That's how you earn my friendship.
Feels like such a... I don't know why you guys give us money. It's very sweet of you, and we
I
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate it. Even though I'm silly.
But why do you want to talk to us stinkies?
Yeah. Now I wish this stream was called Cursed Horse Discourse.
We'll do the next one.
Horses. Of courses. Oh my goodness. Imagine being a dog. You could just sleep all day.
Oh.
You wouldn't even know what depression is.
I bet there's depressed dogs.
Well, yeah, but they don't know what it is. You know?
I guess.
They just got the glummies.
The glummies.
Oh. Oh, baby.
Oh man, it'd be great. I'd like to be a cat. I am basically a cat. Can't pat my fur the wrong way. I'm a really jumpy cat. Like, huh. It's like a Malthea.
Yes.
I woke up at 2 a.m. Actually, I didn't wake up. I was awake at 2 a.m. trying to sleep. Wasn't working in my room, so I went downstairs. And then I sat down, and the cat stands on the dog bed and just starts peeing in it. And I'm like, what?
Looked you
What
dead
are
in the eye.
She's staring at me. I'm like, why is she staring at me? I'm like, oh my god, you're peeing. Because they do that intense pee stare.
How dare she?
Oh my god. So I had to watch that at night.
I
What a
appreciate
legend. Wait, what?
What a
His power move? Oh my god.
Oh, that's like when Serena, our husky, when she was younger, I'd bring her with me everywhere
Yes.
because she couldn't be trusted in the house. 'Cause
She
she'd-
still can't be.
She still can't be. She's wild. But so I was in the bathroom having a piddle, and Serena looks at me, and then she pops a squat and also piddles right on the bathroom floor. And I was like, how dare you?
It was a pee party.
She was like, oh, you're going, I'll go.
Let's go. Yeah, Serena still has trouble with going potty in the house.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like to do it outside. That's all it is.
she
She does not like standing on grass. She thinks grass is wet and she doesn't want to stand on it, so she will not pee. And she'll hold it until she's inside and then she'll go.
drives me nuts.
Yes. She's better with pee, but poo-poos, oh my god.
Ugh.
She likes to go in my mom's yard.
Right? I don't know. She's weird.
Once-
Because sometimes she'll be totally fine with going into the backyard, and sometimes she's like, no, the grass is now lava.
Yeah.
I don't understand her.
You tell her touch grass and she calls you April. What? It's a pretty justified nightmare. That is a nightmare. Serena's far away. You're safe for now. Hello, melon.exe. Anyways, okay, the potty talk is over.
Oh, we're done.
We won't go too far into
We're
it.
sorry.
We could go for days, cause like when you're a pet parent, it goes for days.
Yep.
Yeah. You just get used to it, and other people aren't.
Like, I feel like parents do it too. We'll just talk about
Yeah.
their kids.
Potty talk stream when? We'll do it on Twitch.
Yeah.
It'll be all potty talk all the time. I do the same thing as the dog I'm babysitting right now. I go for a walk, lay on the couch, try to catch bugs in the house. And that's our day, nothing more.
Aww. So wholesome.
You can train cats to use the toilet. Yeah, but we got a robot litter box, and it's amazing.
I love it.
And we did a deep clean on it, so she really shouldn't have a problem right now.
Right. We just cleaned it.
We just cleaned it.
Yesterday.
She might be like a little insecure because we have a kitten right now.
Yeah, it's just
And
like...
so we're working on building up her confidence. Her catfidence. Do cats usually not pee in their litter boxes? Okay. Some people have great success with their cats in litter boxes. Oh my god. There's always one cat who is not happy about the arrangement.
See, like, Lear, he has no trouble with bathroom stuff. He'll use his litter box.
He'll use any litter box.
He's fine.
He's down for it.
Miku so far, she had an accident when she was like when we first got her. But
Oh
she's
yeah,
been
the
fine.
day we got her,
Yeah.
like she didn't know where to go and just peed on me.
But no, she's fine.
But now she's fine and has been using her litter box fine. Amalthea has always been hit or miss.
Yes. Sometimes she doesn't like the toilet and she goes and finds something else to pee on.
It's usually when she's sick.
True. Sometimes she'll be sick and like, I don't want to use the litter box.
I don't want to use the litter box. It makes me sad. You're like, okay.
Dramatic.
Yeah. Maybe Serena will usurp the box. Maybe.
Teach Serena to use the robot litter box.
My cats have been using the litter box since they got here. They need 0% training. I've always thought it was the norm. It's okay. Cats don't need much training. Like when they're little tiny kittens, they need some training from their parents to understand litter box means potty. However, when cats stop using the litter box, it's either a medical issue or like a behavioral one that you kind of have to solve.
Yes.
Like they're either what might be happening is they might be being attacked in their litter box by a stupid kitten who thinks it's fun to like jump in as well and go bap 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 and then run away, and so the cat doesn't want to use its litter box anymore because it's terrible, and then you need like another litter box in that case. That's not what's happening because Miku is still like sectioned off in her own room when we're not watching, because she likes to run up to Amalthea and smack her in the face,
Yeah.
and Amalthea is not a fan of that.
No.
Lear likes it, Amalthea doesn't, so they get into little cat fights where Miku is having a great time and Amalthea is very clearly stressed out about it. So that happens. So I feel like she's a bit stressed about there being a kitten in the house. So she's trying to claim more territory
Yeah.
is part of it. Because a lot of it's behavioral. Because they'll go, like male cats especially, will pee on things to claim them. But even lady cats, like, they need to claim the space. And you can do it other ways too. Like if we moved some scratching posts around, that would probably help her too.
True.
If she had more places to like put her smells on. She'll be
Yes.
like, okay, I own this place. We also could get one of those cat calming.
I'm shocked that works.
They tend to work.
I'm like, no, that sounds like a scam that like pheromones or whatever
Yeah, they
affect your
work.
cat's behavior.
Yeah, we could get her one of those collars.
Yeah, calm her down.
A little calm collar. Because Amalthea can wear collars because she's trained too. So.
Yeah.
To get a little calm down collar, and that might help her. I've learned more things thanks to Bones. No problem. I know too much about cats for not having owned a cat. Cats instinctively want to bury their waste, so you can pile. If you had a pile of clothes in the corner of the room and no litter box, that'll do. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, cats.
Except she's the worst because she used to go on the couch where there's nothing. And sometimes she'd try and put a blanket on top of it. She was the worst. I forget why she started doing that.
I think that was like she'd feel sick. She was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna poop on the couch.
Yeah, she only started doing it because one day we made the mistake. We had her in a room for some reason, and we forgot a litter box, so she used a mattress. And now she knows that she can do that, and we forever ruined this cat.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, it was our fault for forgetting. It was like an ADHD moment, probably, on our end.
Probably.
Lear would have yelled, too.
Right?
Just to victim blame our cat.
I know. Anytime there's like a problem, it's like it's on us as the owners.
Yeah. Oh no, I felt bad about it.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember I was so mad at our old roommate once. It was the really mean one we had.
Oh yeah.
But he once
My
had
dad.
no. We had a cat tuna who was very prone to like stress related
Litter box issues.
litter box issues. And
Yeah, she would get so stressed she wouldn't use any litter box. And
Yeah.
she would use the carpet in corners.
yes,
Oh my
it
god.
was the worst. But anyway, so
I
she
became
was
an
in-
expert at removing stinks from carpets. Like I am amazing at it.
yes, should open a carpet cleaning.
Yeah,
business.
I'm a masterful carpet cleaner.
But he had her in his room for like all day, and she hadn't gone out to like use the litter box or drink water or anything. And I then discovered that she was like sick with I can't remember if it was like a bladder infection or something,
Mm-hmm.
just because he kept her there the whole time, and I was so mad.
Oh my god. Because he wanted like a cat.
Yeah.
Like that poor cat.
Mhm.
She was so stressed all the time.
She's doing much better with our nice roommate.
Yeah.
who
She
moved
went to
out.
live with the roommate.
Yep.
And she's like she was like a one room kind of cat. Like she wanted one good room. That was it.
One room and one person.
Yeah.
No other animals.
She just wanted to waddle around.
Yes. She just likes to sit on our friend's chest and just purr.
Yes.
That's her favorite space to be.
Amalthea's more like Amalthea likes dogs.
Yes.
Like she specifically loves Matica. She just loves that dog. Like ever since she was a kitten, she just likes to roll and rub on Matica
Yes.
and lick her face. And Matica isn't a fan, but she tolerates it because Matica's a good girl.
She's a sweetie. Sorry, how does a Wacom and Tuos rank as a drawing tablet? I've been using it and have been wondering. Oh, it's good. It's a good tablet. Wacom is generally a good brand. Their stuff is pretty durable. And yeah, and Intuos is good. It's a good tool to use. I definitely like display tablets more. Just because I find it easier to draw when you have that like pen to paper connection feeling thing. But I used an Intuos for like Like-
yeah.
Like I switched to display tablets in 2018 ish. Yeah, that's when I got my Huion. It was like 2018. And before that, I just used like an Intuos for years and years. My art university uses the Intuos Pro, if that means anything. Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
iPad is very good. I enjoy it a lot. It's very good for drawing.
Heckity heckity. Wickety whack. I don't know. You guys leave so many nice reviews on Etsy. I always get scared when there's a review because I'm like, oh no, something bad's gonna be said about me. But you guys always say really nice things. And you're like, the editors worked so hard on this. And I'm like, I'm the editors. I'm all of them. You think a team did this. Well, I guess there was one like other editor.
Yeah.
But that was like copy editing because I'm incapable.
We had our lovely friend do a copy edit.
Toadstool or whatever.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh man. I don't know what I'm aw-manning about.
Oh. I thought you had a cool thing.
I'm trying to be cool, but I'm not.
Oh, it's my whole life. I'm just not cool. Man,
My therapist is off playing soccer this
Ugh.
weekend.
what a jerk.
I'm like, you do that, you. Soccer time.
Soccer guy,
I can't even imagine being a soccer guy.
right? Running?
I just don't like. I never liked sports in school because people like as soon as you get the ball, like everyone surrounds you, and it's really scary. So I never wanted the ball, and it would get kicked to me, and I just kick it away
You're like, no.
and upset everybody. 'Cause I just didn't want it.
I remember really liking. I played soccer for a bit as like a little kid, and I remember really liking playing goalie.
And they yell at you to pass it, right? And I'm like, I can't throw. I can't kick. I can't do anything.
I did always like playing baseball and like kickball.
I hated baseball because I had no clue what was happening.
Oh, I always found it fun.
You would hit the ball, or you would like I wouldn't know what counts as hitting it because we always played soccer, baseball, and like I had no clue what counted as hitting it and when I was supposed to run or what I was supposed to do, and I'd always pick outfield because I wasn't allowed to do anything fun, and I would sit outfield and just start picking at the grass
Aw,
because I didn't want to be there.
no fun.
Baseball is a misery to me, right?
Dare you?
At least there's less people trying to grab you.
Yeah.
I was okay with dodgeball because I'd rather be hit by a ball than people stand near me.
Oh, I hated dodgeball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's because you can't catch or dodge.
Exactly. It's just not for me.
Does anyone have in chat have a comic they've put out yet? I have one.
You should read The Magpie by Bones McKay and
New
Ursula Gray.
Zealand thinks sports is a personality trait, so I've played rugby, netball, cricket, rounders. I feel like everyone like plays sport ball. You know what? We were talking about this. We were like I only like the weird kids, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't mean it entirely, but I don't like all of the weird kids. Okay, I've decided here are the weird kids that are cool. The dinosaur kid is cool.
Yeah.
The wolf kid's cool.
Yes.
Dragon kid cool.
Yes.
Horse girls, I think they're actually cool.
Yeah.
They're cool, weird kids.
Yes.
They're closer to the line though. But like, I didn't like the car kid,
Okay.
the one who's all into vehicles. I didn't like
Mm.
that kid. I'm sorry. And the sport kid,
Sport kid.
because they're not weird kids, but they actually are. Like, they're the trope of like interests that I did not enjoy.
Mm.
Like the mythology kid, cool,
Oh, so cool.
but sport kid and car kid, no thanks.
Couldn't be friends.
Yeah. Car kid was my brother. My brother used to sleep with a bus.
That's adorable.
Like, it wasn't a stuffed bus. Like, it wasn't a plush bus. It was like a metal bus. Like, it was like a foot-long Greyhound bus that you would take to bed like a teddy bear.
That's so adorable.
So he is a weird kid,
He is a weird kid.
but not my kind of weird kid. Homestuck kids are bad. You all suck and banning you. Okay, but that's high school.
That's high school. That's different.
High school, we all suck.
Exactly. Everyone's banned.
Only like tennis, it's just you and your buddy going at each other from a safe distance.
Oh, tennis is fun.
I like tennis and ping pong.
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, I hated volleyball. Volleyball was so much pressure.
Oh, I really liked volleyball.
Actually, I don't like tennis. I realized volleyball and tennis didn't like too much pressure. Scary.
Oh, anime kids, they're the worst kind of kid.
Yeah,
Get rid of them.
100%.
Put them in a little box and send them away.
Apparently, oh, you know what's funny that we're realizing here?
What?
Like, I like the sport where you avoid the ball.
Yes.
I like the one
When
where
you-
like the goal is to avoid the ball because that's always what I did. That was
If
my
you had
strength.
You had to touch the ball? No. I can't do it.
I'd never be the one to throw the ball at people either. Because if they catch it, you're out.
I always liked dance classes. Whenever we had a class where we did dancing.
Yeah, but I couldn't balance. So I was
Ah,
always
yeah.
in with the little kids.
Oh.
It's weird. Oh, I hated swimming.
Oh yeah, you don't like swimming.
I
like
suck at swimming because I can never figure out how to breathe through your nose but not breathe in.
Huh.
Like it's just too much to think about. Like I
Oh.
can't do these things.
Fair.
So I needed a nose plug, but my nose is tiny, so it doesn't work.
Get you a baby nose plug. Kids who made puppets are losers. Yeah, we had a whole class in high school where we made puppets.
That's true. That's how we met.
That's how we met. I made a horrible puppet. Bones made the best puppet in the class.
Yeah, classic.
And I
Yours
did that.
wasn't the worst in the class.
Yeah, it was okay. It was it was a sock puppet that
That's
had like
the
a
one
frame
thing
around
I
it.
don't like about Inside Bo Burnham. I don't like Socko. I like Socko, but I don't like it's just the puppeteering isn't the best puppeteering.
I see.
So maybe that's what other people feel about like I love everything, but like Socko, like I just needs more breath.
Gosh, learn how to puppeteer.
Yeah. They made their puppets kiss and that's how that began. No,
Our-
it
it's our love
began with
story.
me scoffing at Ursula's art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
I
being
remember.
passed around and I was like,
I remember
yeah.
you talking about how you were going to submit a
The
poem.
losers met and
Gallon.
got married. Who are the real losers? The ones who got married? Married is such a loser thing to do.
Exactly. Only losers get married.
Buying a house? That's boomer crap.
Exactly.
Don't act like a boomer.
Don't do it. Marriage is a loss.
You lose half of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Half our soul.
You get merged into one person. It's a painful process.
Oh, God. I feel like we're living like a false, like, pet boomer life together. Like, I feel like we're like, I have such imposter syndrome about our life. Where I'm like, yes, us hetero couple. Especially when you go to work. Yeah.
Where I cosplay as a pet.
Winning
It's-
never felt so bad. I'm sorry, I love you guys.
I had
We're exceptionally privileged.
I'm having moments at work where like I came out to a bunch of my coworkers like when I started working at where I work now,
Yeah.
and they all left the company.
Oh.
So now like no one knows I'm gay, and I'm like, I don't want to continually come out to everyone at my work.
Just wear a shirt occasionally that's
I
like
really should.
bi pride.
I really
You need to
should.
buy some bi shirts and some ace shirts and just represent.
I should. Hey, listen, does anyone have any merch that they've made? I don't want any corporate stuff. I want indie creators.
You really need the bi shy and ready to cry.
I really do. That's just me. I wish there was like a cute pan rhyme one, like
But bi is a great way to come out to the normies.
that is true. Pan and ready to eat flan.
Perfect. The biceratops. I love it.
You. Exactly. Plug your stuff, shirt makers.
Yeah. I got you.
You can make me merch. Charlie, make me some merch. Please.
Well, you just need to make a vector file and then you can cut it out on my mom's machine.
I could.
Because you have a Cricut. You have you have access to make your own shirts.
I could. I could make
You
it
could support your
adorable.
a bi creator right here.
No! No, this is cursed. This is
Oh, when I was in the
it's a
mental
cursed
ward,
link.
we watched Shrek. Yeah. Everyone was like, let's watch Shrek. I didn't watch all of it. I would pop in and out because I can't watch TV. It's too much.
Yeah. I have so much trouble watching TV as well. I've been wanting to like listen to an audiobook, but I just can't find any that I'm into right now. I'm just like reading Stinky.
I need the I Heart My Bisexual Wife.
Oh.
Chaotic bisexual! So I'm just looking at all these shirts.
We should make that shirt. I love my bisexual wife.
It's already here.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
reading shirts.
Oh, I thought it was one you had a concept for. I'm sorry. I like horror comedy.
We should get you a Proud Ally shirt.
How dare you?
Do you want a Proud Trans Ally shirt?
Oh, that one I'd be fine. I thought you meant like a general ally, and I was like, how dare you? I am a queer.
Allies are good. We like allies.
We do.
People are fighting over like why they were like, why does there need to be an ally trans flag? And it's because it's like there doesn't need to be a flag. And like you can hold the trans flag if you're not trans. But it's like trans people are so stealthy. Like and then you see like a trans flag and you're like, oh, a trans, and they're like, oh no, I'm a cis, and it's really disappointing. But if they had like an ally flag, I'd be like, oh cool, you didn't read irreversible damage.
Yes. I want to get that shirt that says
It's like when they
Uh,
wear the J.K. Rowling heart things, and you're like, oh okay, you're a terrible person.
yeah. Okay, bad person. I'll steer clear of you. I want to get that shirt that says I support normal women and cis women. That's my favorite.
Oh,
we
that's
need
good.
we need a I support normal men and cis men.
Do you ever get an audiobook and you really love the story but can't stand the voice?
Yes. Yes, that drives me crazy. When I'm like, oh, I don't like this narrator, but I really like this story. Oh no, what are you sending me, Chorl?
Stop it with this, like...
I love these
Oh.
shirts where it's like all the text. I'm not a perfect girlfriend, but my crazy boyfriend loves me, and that is enough. He may seem quiet and reserved, but he knows more than he says, thinks more than he speaks, and notices more than you realize. I love him, and he is my king. You hurt me, and they'll never find your body. He bought me this. What a shirt. I love those shirts. I want to design like one of the shirts that has like all the text on it, but it's just like weird gay stuff. I have so many ideas.
Like, I love the subtle ones, but I also hate them because, like, the queers get it, but the straights don't, and you're trying to talk to the straights. You need to be very obvious
That's true.
because they don't know the flags.
I don't understand.
This one's really pretty though. Like, look at this.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So many cute.
Gosh,
The bi colors are just good. I can
They're
see why
just-
people identify as bi just for the flag sometimes.
I support that decision.
Yeah.
Just buy the buy IKEA couch, yes. That'll go great.
Oh, that'll go so well.
Rest your arms on those arms.
Oh, there's a pansexual frying pan enamel pan. That was a lot of peas.
Buy IKEA.
Tender to all gender.
Oh! That's so good. I want buy shy and ready to cry and
By Kia.
and tender to every gender.
Pancake. Tender to every gender.
Oh, you liked the bi flag more as a kid. Now you prefer pan. I like them both. The thing is, like, they're just very different moods. Like, the pan flag is very, like, bright and cheery, and the bi flag just makes me think of, like,
I just hate yellow. That's why I'm not, and I don't identify as non-binary. That's the only reason.
it's the only reason they have yellow on their flag.
Yeah, I don't like it. Doesn't fit my aesthetic.
You guys are excellent.
My two aesthetics
conversationalists. Thank
literally are the trans flag and the ace flag. Like, those are the two ways I go.
you. Yes. Bi is also, yeah, it's easier to explain to the straights.
Yes.
That's usually how I do it when I'm talking to someone who's not, like,
In the know.
in the know, where I'm like, I'm bi.
Part of the alphabet mafia.
Right?
That
We're
phrase.
the alphabet mafia, I love it.
Non-binary's flag is gross. The real reason I'm moving to trans.
The pan flake does look like really good ice cream.
What doesn't?
Well, what if it was like sorbet?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be like blue raspberry and lemon and like
That's horrible.
pink lemonade. It would be delicious.
No.
It's great.
No.
It's delicious.
No.
I would eat that.
You're gross. No.
It is sorbet.
No. I'm just gonna keep saying no.
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 The alphabet mafia. Gay crime syndicate. Be gay, do crimes.
Yeah. Well, you heard it in a Reddit story
Yeah.
where there's this couple, and the guy was bisexual,
Yes.
and the girl was supportive of him being bi, and he had a big rainbow flag up, and she was like, I'm gonna invite my parents over for the first time in a long time, and I want you to take the flag down because they're not okay with that. And he was like, am I the a-hole if I don't take down the flag? And he stood his ground, but she kept getting more and more anxious and like kind of just in a mood. So he eventually took it down and said, we'll talk about it later. And so the parents come over, and at the end of it, she's like anxious the whole time.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, like they talk, and she's like, I'm also bi, and I had a girlfriend in high school or whatever, and my parents caught me and tried to send me to like a conversion camp and stuff. And we were like, she's not a straight.
Because when Bones and I were talking about it, we were just like, dump her, like.
Well, it wasn't like dump her. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's I still feel the same way, and I'm glad that they talked about it.
Yeah.
But if your parents are so biphobic and your partner is bi, like you have to either choose your partner's ability to be out and happy and safe and comfortable versus your parents who are who are bigoted. Like you have to make a decision there,
Yeah.
because you can't force someone to closet themselves for the entirety of your relationship. It's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Conversion camp, right? But like I understand, like she just probably had a lot going on
Yeah.
with it, and like they need to go like no contact with the parents, because that's
Yeah.
awful.
Cut them out.
Yeah, you don't need people like that in your life. It's a lot harder when you're the one in it.
Oh, totally.
But like regardless of if she's straight or bi, you can't ask someone to closet themselves
No.
for your sake.
Yeah. to
Just
make
like you can't
comfortable, Yeah.
force someone out of the closet.
Yes. I would have taken the flag and put it in the closet to make a point.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's clearly a lot of trauma for this poor woman.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's horrible what her parents did to her.
I couldn't imagine asking someone to hide their sexuality for my parents' sake. It would feel awful. Yeah, like I understand her a lot more. Like if she was straight, like it'd be a way worse situation. But she clearly has a lot of trauma around it, and she has a lot of trauma with her parents, and might not really, because you only know what you know growing up, right?
Yeah.
And she might not know how to deal with that. I would say y'all need therapy.
Yes. I think it did end with like she's going to therapy.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. But I think while you do that and while you go low contact with your parents, your partner has to be no contact, because like that's
Yeah.
not a safe situation for him, and there's no reason for him to be involved with your parents
Exactly.
if they're going to be bigoted towards him.
Yeah.
And y'all can sort out your thing with your parents.
Yes.
It's a difficult situation.
It is.
That woman in the story is fully understandable for sure. She was clearly really scared for her and her lover and wanted both of them to be safe around their parents. Yeah. Like she
Yeah.
thought like, okay, I can keep them safe and we can like work on my relationship. But the way you keep your boyfriend safe is that you keep these people out of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be like, my parents are really bigoted. Like, and I have, is it okay? Like,
Yeah.
like, what do we do? You talk about that
Totally.
thing. Like, but the closeting, like, it's never gonna go well.
No, because eventually the secret's gonna come out.
Yeah. Also, I find straight people, like, don't really understand how awful it is to be in the closet because they don't live their life in the closet because they're always like, I don't care about my sexuality. Like, it's not a big deal to me. It's like, yeah, because everyone automatically assumes your sexuality.
Exactly.
Like, you're the default. Like, you're not in the closet. Like, it's not comparable at all. Like, oh my god. Such. Like, they don't even understand, like, what it's like to just go through the world and everyone assumes, like, assumes your sexuality and, like, they talk to you and it's just. Ugh. It's like asking someone to just, like, I don't know, spit in the gay facts. It's true. Sexuality matters less for me, but as I grew up, but gender is a different box of frogs. Oh, gender is even bigger. Or like dysphoria. If you have dysphoria of any kind, like that's a whole other level of awful, because that's like, that can be stuff like just like how it's an entire social role that you're trying to fulfill, and it's ridiculous, and it can sometimes come with like body dysphoria as well, which is incredibly like mentally, physically painful in all sorts of ways. Like, that's a completely other bag of chips. But just like sexuality, it can be really draining, I guess would be the word. It feels really draining
Yeah.
to just always have these assumptions about you, and you don't always want to correct, right? Because
Yeah.
like sometimes you're just tired of it and you're just gonna go along with it. Like, it's just hard.
I think that's the thing. It's just like it gets really tiring. Just every time you talk to someone new, you have to size up like, should I tell them? Is it worth the trouble? Are they gonna be nasty to me? Like, yeah, every situation you're like, you have to really think about it on the spot.
Yeah, and just like, I don't know, like even like in innocuous situations, like just being at work and everyone being what you would assume straight, because they might also be dealing with the same struggle as you.
Oh, totally.
But it's like, oh my god. Talking about all their straight stuff, and then they drag you into it and ask you about straight stuff, and you either like go with it because you're tired and don't want to deal with it, but then have to like expand later perhaps.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's so. I wish more heterosexual people had a desire to learn and understand the struggles of the LGBT community, because things have been and continue to be really hard for them. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why we love allies. We don't love an ally who oversteps, but I think like most allies who overstep are actually probably LGBT and just closeted. Or really excited, because when people like first join the community, they're like really amped.
Oh yeah.
Especially in high school, right?
Yes.
In high school, there's like straight people in your GSA, like big quotation marks around the straight, because later they aren't. But like, they're like really into it, and you're like, oh, they're not even. I wish they would stop talking over. But it's like they're just not in a position to do that. You know.
Yes.
But I also want straight people to join.
Yeah.
And I find the best allies tend to be ones who like have a partner who is LGBT,
Yes.
because that's when you're like, oh, okay, I will learn. Assuming you're a good partner, you probably should
Yeah.
learn.
Exactly. We love.
Oh god, and there's like the other aspect of being like LGBTQ, where straight people think these things because you have defense mechanisms to protect you, where they're like, oh, they're like, this person doesn't mind about misgendering isn't a big deal, but it's just like a trans person being like, oh no, it's fine. You know, because they don't want to make a big thing.
Yep.
because it's scary.
It's
And stuff.
scary and
They don't know how you're gonna react.
yep.
It's tiring. It's exhausting to correct
Exhausting,
people all the
yeah.
time. Also, people are kind of annoying when like they overcorrect. You're just like, oh my god. If you get the pronoun wrong, just be like, oh, sorry. I mean, you don't even have to say sorry unless they look sad, too. You just quickly correct. Don't linger on it. That makes it weird.
Yeah, it's so
The
weird.
easiest way to do it is just the same way you misgender a cis person.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, because some people, you use the wrong word sometimes. You said someone the wrong name. You're like, oh my god, sorry.
You just correct yourself and keep going.
God, the overcorrection is killer. But I prefer the overcorrection to, like, not even trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me being scared to correct people about my pronouns. Exactly. It's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's the same with like it just gets exhausting.
It's just really, really exhausting.
I know we're preaching to the choir here.
Well, that's fun.
It's very nice.
Just a big group of LGBTs. We're gonna hang out and complain about the hets.
Yes.
The cis
Let me
hets.
complain.
Dysphoria has been a real thing lately. Oh,
Aw.
dysphoria is the worst because you figure out what it is and then you constantly know what it is. And then the medical system's so broken that you can't even frickin' do anything about it for years. That's dysphoria. Ugh. Oh, you know what's really annoying? So I'm reading this ADHD book. And like obviously like I don't know this, but I just have friends. But like the way that they talk about like ableism is so stupid. And I realize saying stupid is anyways, it's stupid. it's so annoying. Like they'll be like imagine because they're trying to like make you understand that having like
Oh.
developmental disabilities, learning disabilities, like they're valid, right? And that's cool. But they'll say things like no one would ever tell a kid in a wheelchair to just walk more or try harder to walk. But they would do it to a kid with ADHD. Just think harder, just do that. And I'm like, no, people do that to people in wheelchairs all the time. Because not everyone in a wheelchair, like, is completely incapable of using their legs or walking around and doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
But people will constantly be like, well, if you just walked around more and like got more exercise, you'd like overcome your chronic fatigue and no longer need a wheelchair. Like,
and they're like
it's so stupid.
oh yeah.
It just bothers me because it overlooks like the struggles of other people as well. To just be like, your struggle is also valid because no one would do this. But like we have such this warped perception of like how people are treated with disabilities
Yeah, right.
when it's just like, oh no, there's don't worry, we're being awful to the kids in wheelchairs too.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Because I get it. Like, because the problem with having, like, those kind of, especially plus-size people in wheelchairs get told it's their own fault all the time. Exactly.
Yes.
It's all sorts of stuff like that. Like, ableism is pervasive and awful. And, like, you can't just be like, you're like, it's just annoying because like I don't think they know what they're saying when they say that. Like they have like this idealized world in their head. Because I agree, like we shouldn't be mean to the ADHD kid or the kid in the wheelchair.
No. I should be kind. understanding.
And I understand it can be helpful for people to actually understand that too, honestly, like comparing it to other disabilities. Like I think that's cool. It's just the way you do it, I guess. Would that make sense? Like I feel like the way you would do it is like no one would do this to someone in a wheelchair. It's just like I don't know. If you had like a visible physical like disability, like would you hate on yourself for it? Possibly.
I've heard
Like what's a way to say it?
there was okay, so the book I'm reading about
Yeah, your book is way more woke.
yes, it's very woke, which I appreciate. But they talk about how do I describe it? So it's talking about dieting and how it is bad for you and bad for your mental health because a lot of people will go on a diet and then like fall off the diet or have like a cheat day where they eat sweets or something, whatever it is, and they'll feel guilty and blame themselves. But the reason you will go off a diet is because when you're restricting your food, your body says like, oh my gosh, we are in a famine, so I'm going to send lots of chemicals to the brain to get like lots of sugar and carbohydrates because that's going to like keep us going really, really quick. So which leads to someone eating sweets and going off their diet, right? But people feel really guilty about it despite the fact that it's like there's biological factors. So the way they described that was they said like if your car needed an oil change because the oil was all old and gross, and then it stopped working and you had to take it to a mechanic, you would like you wouldn't blame yourself for that, and you wouldn't blame the car. It's like it just needs new oil. I hope that makes sense. But they usually describe things with like objects.
Yeah.
Instead of like with other people.
I think what they're trying to get at, like I agree with what Charlie's saying. Like that's why it's not a great metaphor either. But I think what is happening, what they're trying to invoke, is the thing where you're like, you wouldn't treat your best friend like this.
Yeah.
And like they use a physical illness because you can see it,
Mhm.
right? Because those comparisons are helpful. It's just the phrasing of just like nobody would do this, I think, is the part where it's like, would you yell at someone? Would you treat your friend like this if they had a disability? And you might, like, and not realize it, but yeah, because it's easy to hate on yourself for like disability. Like I agree. I think it's like that principle of like you've been called like lazy and terrible all your life for things that are like out of your control.
Yes.
And you can't see them. But if you saw your friends struggling with them, Medica, hey, no, don't. Don't do it.
Yeah, if you saw your friend struggling with the same thing,
But you can't tell them, like, you can't say that, though. Because, like, a lot of people at the very beginning of, like, their ADHD journey, they don't believe in, like, neurodevelopmental disorders, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't be like, well, if your friend was having this trouble, like, what would... You wouldn't call them lazy and stupid, and you're like, I don't know, like, if they were acting like me, maybe I would. So you need to, like, put it, like, in another context that, like, makes more sense for the situation, like, the bridging it. Because, like, it was helpful with, like, depression to be, like having a suicidal partner. It was helpful to look at other, like, illnesses that can cause death, right?
Yeah.
that are more physical, because it's hard to understand like having a spouse going through that when it's just they're just, if they just thought
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it feels like something you can mind over matter.
totally.
But
it's
like
not.
comparing it to like a physical illness, you can be like, you wouldn't, like you would relate to it differently, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Or it's like if your partner had like a I can't think of anything.
Yeah, like I know you need to jump to like another position because you can't, because people have internalized ableism
Yes.
about themselves and their condition. So usually when you point to other people with the same condition, they can also just be like, well, if they tried harder, because depressed people are the worst about talking about other depressed people. But people like outside of it, like if you're looking at other things,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'll say this every time, but I hate, like, everyone is a different person, right? And everyone who has a disorder or anything really, like, they're also a different person and will experience it differently. So chill out. Okay? Chill out. Some people do have it harder.
Just be empathetic.
Don't use other people who are suffering through the same thing as you as like Yoshi to jump off their back and be like, well, I'm depressed and I started jogging and now I'm okay. And if you just sucked it up and went jogging, like, you could overcome it too. Like, dude, some people, like, they 3 Cheerios, like, that's their bar.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
It's like we should support each other if we're in a bad time.
Yeah. But a lot of that comes from not being nice to yourself.
Oh, 100%. Because
Yeah.
that's like isn't that like a thing with like cringe where it's like if you see yourself in like a behavior or something you don't like,
Yeah, you
You'll-
attack it.
you attack it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really,
Yes.
it's very much like that.
Mhm.
A lot of it is projection. Yeah, well, it
100%.
sucks. Like the internalized hatred of yourself, like, can spit out at people, and
Yeah.
you're like, well, at least I'm not that guy. Like,
Yeah.
look
Which
at
is
me, I'm
mean.
better. Like,
Which is mean to
oh my
do.
god.
We're all
Oh,
guilty of it.
speaking of like fat phobia, that is the
Oh,
similar one.
God. Drives me crazy.
Spit
get-
facts.
Oh, no, I
I'm-
just get so furious when like okay, trigger warning for talking about like diet and food and weight and stuff. But I just get so frustrated when like you'll talk about losing weight and how it's hard. And then someone who used to be large who got really thin is like, well, just do what I did. And it's like, it just doesn't work. And now I know why it doesn't work.
Yeah, I do remember. I like forever remember like you being like, why is everyone like I wish I lost a bunch of weight like you guys at your table. And I'm like, well, well, we're just like bulimic and anorexic. Like,
Yeah,
we're not
like,
goals.
oh. I just had that moment of like, oh, because I just assumed that
Yeah,
you guys were like, you had some magical trick where you just naturally were super thin and stuff. And it's
Yeah, because my friend purged and I realized I didn't eat. I had like a revelation like recently, like very recently,
Like, yes.
where I feel like I should have known this forever, and I think I kind of did, like, intrinsically, but like, oh my god, I used to have like I'd get to film class and I'd be like shaking and like weak and like I couldn't stand up without getting dizzy, and I'd get like these hot flashes,
Oh.
and it felt like, oh my god, like I'm like dying or something. Right? And I was like, and like in my brain I was like I was catastrophizing and thinking like I was eating like too much like bad food or whatever. But the real answer is like I didn't eat ever, and I was hypoglycemic.
That would
like
do it.
like I looked it up and I'm like, oh, heat flashes can be a thing of that. I'm like, oh, that all makes sense because like that hasn't bothered me as much as I eat food. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, so many people, especially around like food and weight, because of the way like it's marketed and the way like people treat each other about it. Everyone takes it on as like, it's their fault. They did something bad, and it's so toxic.
Mm-hmm. DPI in size.
I'll show you. Where the heck is it? I can never find things in the menus. So I'm working at 6 inches by 9 inches at 350 DPI.
Nice. Sorry, I was late.
Yeah, gosh. 350 DPI is good for if you're printing a color comic. That's like where that's a good dots per inch to do. If you're doing a black and white comic and you want to print it, I would use 600 DPI. There you go.
Here's the perfect patch. I kiss girls.
I sometimes, I don't know. I feel like this is like a bi thing or like a pan thing, like a bi and pan erasure, where I constantly feel like I'm not gay enough.
Aww. Yeah, that's biphobia.
Yeah. Where I'm
It's
like,
like the ace problem too.
yes.
I have so much internalized fat phobia because I got compliments on being thin. Ugh, mood. Well, I was just looking at myself. I'm like, oh, I'm not that fat.
Oh, sorry, just answering the pixel question. Usually your program, that's the word, your drawing program can convert inches to pixels and stuff automatically. Like if you just type in 6 inches,
yeah.
it'll transfer it to pixels if you like play around with your settings. Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
such a
worried about
gay
being-
ass. I am. I know.
I'm worried about being 110 or 115 and I'm 5'3". Oh my god, that's awful. Cause yeah, I was like 120 in school mostly, and I just thought I was fat. And then I got on T and I gained like 50 pounds. And I'm like, the thing is, like, I'm just like a consistent weight. Like, I'm fine. Like, it's all chill. I'll eat. I have to just eat food more. Like, I have problems where I just don't eat. Like, it's such an issue for me.
I feel that, Charlie. That's the thing. I have so much trauma around like because years ago I like went on a crazy diet and lost a bunch of weight, and everyone's so nice to you
Oh my god.
when you lose
yeah.
weight, and then you gain it all back, and then no one's nice to you anymore. It's just
Yeah,
sucks.
Forget complimenting. Commenting on people's weight is dangerous.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's so rude.
What is it? The rule is don't compliment someone on something they didn't like choose to do. Like, you can compliment someone's makeup
Yep.
and their hair
Their clothes
and their clothes.
Yes.
Like things that they chose to express themselves with.
yes.
Like, yeah, those are the safe ones. And only say
Exactly.
nice things.
Well, yeah. Don't say I hate your shirt. It's ugly. That's really rude.
And you can also comment like, hey, there's like a thing in your tooth, like there. 'Cause-
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate when people say like, you've got something on your shirt there. Except when they flick my nose. I hate when they do that, Bones.
I think we all can agree that people need to stop treating good as synonymous with thin. There's so much damage with people. Well, I had a problem, like, I felt I was so fat because, like, my mom always thinks she was fat. And then there was, like, a summer where she could, like, fit into my clothes and I couldn't.
Oh, it
And
hurts.
then I just stopped eating food for a while. And I got better. Thinner. Not better. I got worse. That's the answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know.
And now I just use it as self-harm because it's like, haha, I can make myself hurt
No.
by not eating.
No. Don't do that. Yeah.
It's fun. Oh, what a great.
Man, what a great, wholesome topic with no trauma associated with it.
Hey, we started with great animal facts. If you
Aw.
stuck around, it's your own fault. Okay. That's the end of our show.
Oh, dang.
It
How did we
is.
get here?
Yeah. Thank you all for coming and venting.
Yes. I'm proud of you for eating breakfast. That's really important. And keep it up. Breakfast is lovely.
Yeah, don't fall off the wagon like me, or at least
Exactly.
slowly try and get back on the wagon.
Yeah. Don't worry, you
The,
can catch up to
the
that.
eating
way.
food train.
Yes.
I missed animal facts. Well, Ursula's gonna put this on our playlist after, which you can find on our channel and watch all of our old streams.
Yes.